And we're back, man. This is Tweak4fundz, bro. Dropped the tape, bro. If anybody knows, they know I fuck with tapes, bro. There's nothing more that I fuck with than tapes. Like, bro, mixtapes, EPs, albums, because they really kind of tell you where an artist is at, where an artist is trying to go, what they're testing out, the potential that they possibly have, and how well they could tell stories and a bunch of other things that go into it. But bro, like, albums and mixtapes are so important, bro. Like, I feel like they make or break artists, and like they kind of tell you who's serious and who's not. You know what I mean? But we'll get to this one because it is 10 songs deep. Wow, what's this? 144, 155, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. For the majority of it, it's over 2 minutes. I'm fucking with that. I'm generally fucking with that. That's exactly what you want to hear. He has an intro and everything. Okay. Before we start, I'm gonna try and pick my favorite track off the tape like I always do. Let's say Paper Route, No Wreck, Bleed That Shit, All the Way Above, Life, Burger Shot, Going Up, Last Time, Right Now. It's usually the longest track on this shit. No Wreck. Let's go with. I want to say Going Up. We're going to say Going Up. We're going to say Going Up is the best track on the tape or album, whichever this may be, EP, whatever you want to call it. We'll get right to it, though.
Like, I like the sound and the wave that these niggas are going for because I think it's important that, like, niggas don't all rap the same. You know what I mean? Like, niggas that usually stand out are
Yeah,
niggas
you're
that have
different
their own
niggas,
sound
though.
and, like, can't be copied or whatever.
Bro,
or,
you know what I mean?
Like, I like the sound and the...
And it's... That's so crazy because I genuinely didn't. That's one of the things I always wondered about, bro. Is somebody gonna clip my voice? Is somebody gonna, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is hard though. Like, out the gate, like the intro, like first reaction. That's crazy. You're a real nigga for that one, Brody. And I instantly, I'm like, bro, is that my voice? And then I'm like, after I heard what I said, I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's tough, bro. I appreciate that, bro. That's actually love. But that's why, like, I say, like, niggas in the city, like, oh, people don't show love, people don't do this, bro. Like, I rebuke that statement all the time because niggas show me nothing but love. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful for everybody in the city that, and especially you for even doing this, because you're the first one to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're a real nigga for this. This is crazy. Yo, bro, we'll get to it, bro. I'm gonna let you do your thing, bro. I appreciate you. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like, niggas that usually stand out are the niggas that have their own sound and, like, can't be copied or whatever, or it's gonna be tough to copy them because they've solidified that sound.
Oh yeah. I'm the hope on my church, got me feeling like Jay. I don't know what to choose, Michael Pierre to Drake. He don't know what to do, so it's sealing his feet. I was broke as a bitch trying to stack me some pay. Before I got lit, I ain't no sure it's fake, so I keep working hard and just stay out the way. Tweak. Oh yeah. Please don't get it confused, I still take me in face. I don't like how you move, get the fuck out my way. Put my heart in this shit, I'm in love with the bitch. She said, Tweak, I love you, she rubbing my face. Do that shit for Scotty, Lil Tazin and K. In that mode, I can't lie, that's the start of the tape. And I know I'ma make it and do some shit great. Ain't up yet, and I'm starting to see niggas hating up yet. But I'm already seeing the vision. Are they down in the scope, but them niggas stay this. When you go get up close, you can't hit us event. I keep having new jeans with blood on the ceiling. I keep pouring on drink, this shit numb in my feelings. I'm more like YB just have me torture. Say my name in that song, shit I made R&B. And I had the 3-1, did that shit with 2 feet. They saw this and it's only that shit in the street. And that nigga know that he don't get no PT. Run that boy all this shoes, run that boy all this cleats. And this shit fall down, no nigga gon' leave. If I went back, bro, no bitch gon' leave. Better stay paranoid, better crush on your G. I'ma say it again, Michael Drake or that P. Say my name in that song, shit that made R&B. Got this hoe on the corner, she asked for AD. Going up on they walk, going up on they street. I don't know about love, but I love me a perk. Put some money up or go put in some work. Got me feeling like I just made money twerk. And I heard he got hit, made that boy do the jerk. And my bitch like Janae, she just called me the worst. And my crow on the T from the first to the first. I'm the voice of this shit, got me feeling like dirt. If a nigga play with me, get left in the dirt. He get left in the dirt, he get left with the orange. I don't play with these niggas be sharing. When Scotty had that, I was feeling the worst. And I couldn't even crap on my pain in this verse. Oh yeah. I'm the hope on my church, got me feeling like Jay. I don't know what to choose, Michael Pierre to Drake. He don't know what to do, so it's sealing his feet. I was broke as a bitch trying to stack me some pay. Before I got lit, I ain't no sure it's fake, so I keep working hard and just stay out the way. Please don't get it confused, I still take me in face. I don't like how you move, get the fuck out my way. Put my heart in this shit, I'm in love with the bitch. She said, Tweak, I love you, she rubbing my face. Do that shit for Scotty, Lil Tazin and K. In that mode, I can't lie, this the start of the tape.
This beat's hard. Okay, out the gate, we got the intro. We got the intro out the way. And I always say, like, intros, like, don't have to be heavy. They don't have to be, like, the best song. They don't have to be, you know what I mean? Intros are just kind of slowly inducing you to what this tape is going to be or what it possibly could be about. So, you know what I mean? Like, we're off to a good start, though. I always say you shouldn't have any misses or whatever, but like, when it comes to tape time, bro, like, picking songs carefully is a big thing still. So, got the intro out the way. This is gonna be interesting still, because from what even from Tweak that I know, like, this doesn't sound like regular Tweak, like, you know what I mean? So from what I've reacted, remember that listening back to that reaction, I understand like what I was saying, and I remember the reaction. I remember doing that reaction, and so to hear a kind of like a different version of Tweak kind of is interesting because it's tape time, like, you know what I mean? This is like you can tell this is a kind of like a big deal for him. So it's just like, and he's kind of taking a more serious approach. So intro out the way, no wreck next. This is the longest song off of the tape, and I usually say the longest songs are usually the best ones. So we'll see if I'm right about that. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I said. Did I say going up? I think I said going up is gonna be the best song. Yeah. So we'll get to no wreck right away.
Bitch and he don't even stand. And I swing on my pole, I ain't dunking no rags. This bitch, you don't know why they talk on the net. When I hop on the car, you hear the flat. And the blog all shot, they did was just and the button attached to court on me black. Had to drop and they didn't even pop out, they damn. The shots to the top, they dropping the set. Had the 300 B in the back of the barrel. They know he was skinny, don't know what he said. I turn the load of the V and see something dead. Got 475 shots for baby Sam. Not smoking on P, you could tell by the scent. Not smoking on C, I put it on the man. Niggas ain't hop out, blowing they jam. A lot of niggas cropped out, trying to be gang. Niggas sending drops and they still got the rank. How I ain't get shot up the way that I came. Niggas see my face, they ain't let it spread. I ain't going God, spinning broad dick. I don't half step, I don't come to play. That boy got shot, he was in the way. Can I go on a fast break, bumping the tree? After I fuck on this odd bitch, send her away. I'm snatching your brain, I'm not snatching the chain. The spill block gang, and you know what I clear. And he ran on this kick, so I'm run down gang. Why I said that is a school bus gas. Got packs on smoking his brain. 31 what, bitch, I'm 31K. I don't got my knock, so that boy get for lead. And them boys so capped, it's not from the lean. And them boys so capped, it's not from the rack. And I reload the G-Law, blow out the shit. Tryna go to the DV, down from my head. And this shit ain't beef, so some get drilled. And it's cold from the top, tryna see what's next. And they better get down, it's a big ass tent. And these niggas just talking, spinning their ends. Jump in the free car, yeah, see the lesson. Jump in the free, tryna get some stretch. Now I'm back on the seat, nigga, yeah, free the man. Yellow tape, listen, he better stop, cause one of the crows will tell Natty again. And the summer just started, I'm tryna go call me some free cars and get me some gen. Now we gonna bend, don't gotta see none. I know my little Cordy pop ahead. Yellow tape, he a bitch and he don't even stand. And I swing on my pole, I ain't dunking no rags. This bitch, you don't know why they talk on the net. When I hop on the car, you hear the flat. And the blog all shot, they did was just and the button attached to court on me black. Had to drop and they didn't even pop out, they damn. The shots to the top, they dropping the set. Had the 300 B in the back of the bed. I already know he was skinny, don't know what he said. I turn the load of the V and see something dead. Got 475 shots for baby Sam. Not smoking on P, you could tell by the set. Not smoking on C, I put it on the man. Niggas ain't hop out, blowing they jam. A lot of niggas cropped out, trying to be gang.
I'm fucking with this. This is a good start to the tape still. From the intro, like, and I feel like this is better than the intro. It sounds better, like it's more structured. Like from start to finish, it just sounds like a complete song. It feels like a complete song. I don't feel like I was robbed of a song. So like as of right now, bro, you're doing great. Like this is what I talk about, bro. Like extending your songs, like that 2:30 mark is so important, because I feel like if you stop the song at 1 minute or like 1:30, it would have felt like I was being robbed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whereas like I got the whole picture of the song, I got the complete vision, and it just feels like a complete song, and you got to appreciate that. And like reacting to music, bro, like I feel like it's very important to give fans a complete song and make them feel like you're not like kind of just robbing them of what could be. You know what I mean? And the fact that I don't think this song would be good if you stopped it at a minute 30. The fact that you went 2:37 is what makes it the song. Like, you know what I mean? Like the fact that you kind of stretch it out and you kind of took your time with it, add structure to it. The flow's nice. I like the beat. Like everything you did was perfect. And this is the point about making music and making songs. is like you gotta give people something that they could appreciate, but also like that they understand and they could relate to, or they feel like they feel like they're, how do I say this, they're fuck, I'm stumped, that they could just like, that they could listen to over and over again, gives them replay value, and something that they want to listen to. You're not forcing nothing with this, like, you know what I mean? And it doesn't sound forced at all. Sometimes like a lot of people don't know how to make songs, and that's one thing I gotta say too, is like it shows that you know how to make a complete song. A lot of people don't know how to make songs, and songs don't, even if they're complete like lengthwise, it doesn't sound like a complete song, like, you know what I mean? It's just weird. So the fact that you're able to show that you can make a complete song, and especially you're doing it on a tape, and we're going into another song that's 221, and then a 227, then a 206, 206, 215, like that's a very, very good sign. You know what I mean? Like, and honestly, as like the song goes along, even if you're like, if like at first I could be iffy about something, but the more I hear something, the more I adapt to it, the more I understand it, and the more like I'm more conditioned to it, which gives you more time for people to fuck with that, what you're putting out. So I do think it's like a psychological thing as well. Hey Russ, this beat's bouncy. It's like more Detroit.
He the type to come around just cause the paper round. Once you hear that, that's the paper sound. I saw the white boy got him coming like the vapes around. Don't need no GPS, we coming right to take you down. Don't need no GPS. He the type to come around.
I think because I was replying to somebody, I didn't hear that bar. White boy come around like the vapes around. That's a good bar. That's a good bar. That's a great bar. That's funny as fuck.
He the type to come around just cause the paper round. Once you hear that, that's the paper sound. I saw the white boy got him coming like the vapes around. Don't need no GPS, we coming right to take you down. Don't need no GPS, we going on the paper route. I wanna fuck, baby girl, don't wanna take you out. Can't post my low, I know some niggas wanna take me out. But I don't know, I'm still outside and with my face out. And I just know I'm super slimy, take your chain down. And I just know this shit be grimy, I can't tame down. I get behind her and she know to put her face down. She think I'm cheating cause I put my phone face down. In Lincoln over you, I told her bring the drinks out. Crook cook the brick is having babies, told it lay down. I put my wrist up in the pot and watch it break down. We got the pack and now I'm trying to dodge the raid now. I swear I said I'd never change, I'm still the same now. I got the roaches out the cut, I got the raid out. Tryna put the team up on my back and change the game up. And I don't care about what you jack, you still get flamed up. I had to bag it up. Yeah, this bitch up on the spot, she tryna back it up. Remember days I skipped the school, I was tryna add it up. And when I post up in that ooh, I know they mad as fuck. And that's a ride around in the Tonky, yeah, the black trucks, yeah. And little bitch, you bragging about, boy, I done had it up. And look, you going way too hard, I know they had enough. Oh, you don't got a 10 ball, you ain't trap enough. This who keep thinking I'm remembered, I just laugh it off. This nigga thinking he a member, I just laugh it off. She said we fucked up, don't remember, and I'm walking off. The Glocky hot just like September, yeah, we barked it off. You know what's up, nigga. He the type to come around just cause the paper round. Once you hear that, that's the paper sound. I saw the white boy got him coming like the vapes around. Don't need no GPS, we coming right to take you down. Don't need no GPS, we going on the paper route. I wanna fuck, baby girl, don't wanna take you out. Can't post my low, I know some niggas wanna take me out. But I don't know, I'm still outside and with my face out. Take your chain down. She think I'm cheating cause I put my phone in her face down.
I think I'm cheating because my phone face down. That's hard, bro. Again, complete song, great song, and you're getting better as the tape goes along. This song sounds like, again, this is why I say like tapes and everything is important for testing new sounds, going a different direction, just kind of understanding who you are as an artist, and giving you being able to give fans multiple versions of you. I think this is the best one so far. I personally feel like this is the best song I've heard on this tape. I would have to go back and listen to what I've reacted to, but I also want to say like this is like, I feel like this might be the best song that you've created, like, to me in general. I feel like it's in contention for that. The fact that that's your third song on the tape is a very, very good sign, because you're getting better as the track or the tape goes along. Radies, okay, I didn't even peep that you had a feature on this. Okay, perfect. You have a feature as well on this one, so we're gonna get right to it. But Paper Route, bro, Paper Route, definitely structure wise, again, there. Song fits perfectly, and I feel like in the tape, and it's like the fact that you kind of raised your level 3 songs in is a very good thing too, because a lot of times, like, if you put like all your best songs all together at once, it's kind of like some of them get blended or don't get appreciated as much, and they kind of just blend in. But also, like, a lot of people may not stick around to hear your sound develop all the way to that point. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, I do this because, like, I do this. You know what I mean? But I can understand, like, why, like, putting that there is a very good move, and I want to see, like, if the tape keep going, like, not every song after this has to be better than this song, like, you know what I mean? There's every time somebody makes an album, it's not like the album is going to be, like, every song it gets better and better and better. It's just not realistic, because, like, people may, and even if I think that's the case, somebody else may say, like, bro, No Wreck was the best song, and then, like, not like everything else. Or they might say Life was the best song and not like anything until they hear Right Now. Or be like, oh, Wreck was weak, and then they get to All the Way Above and think it was, like, the only good song on the thing. Like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's people's opinion and perspective. But overall, if I were to say, like, nobody could tell me that this is not getting better as it goes along. You would have to be drunk to say that. But yeah, we'll get to Bleed That Shit, Tweak4fundz, and Radies. Oh, different type of beat, okay.
Soon you gotta bleed that shit. I'm a feeling no way. I want you down, believe that shit. And go to the block and the beat to the bridge and shit. I saw no you feel that shit. Shit that you say, yeah, I hear that shit. Mama the switch, no you feel that. I need you, your little bitch, be out. Got your bitch in the spine, she need that. Taking out for that, yeah, I need that. And there's no calculation.
Out the gate, leveled up again. Out the gate. This is so tough. Like, out the gate, this is overall. I'm fucking with this. Like, out the gate, this is so tough. Out the gate. Out the gate. This is. I'm gonna let it rock though, cause I just tryna.
Soon you gotta bleed that shit. I'm a feeling no way. I want you down, believe that shit. And go to the block and the beat to the bridge and shit. I saw no you feel that shit. Shit that you say, yeah, I hear that shit. Mama the switch, no you feel that. I need you, your little bitch, be out. Got your bitch in the spine, she need that. Taking out for that, yeah, I need that. And there's no calc, they seen that. I gave one to my dog, you brought 3 back. Started this on my way, I believe that. In the 392 and the 6 block. Had a jaw on the floor when she seen rats. You ain't grinding, you keeping the team back. Niggas lost it all, they seen that. And I knew that I could never be that. This bitch sucking my dick, push the seat back. Boy, you ain't doing shit, fucking feedback. When I'm down that car, when I seen that. Let it out from scratch to the scene fast. Taking enough for the J, and we need that.
Yeah, her seeing the splits, let me see that. I'ma go tell you rip and beat that. That niggas be capped, yeah, I see that. Dumb bitch on my phone wanna eat that. Niggas going on drills and they don't even beat back. They let us some shots and they hit up his kneecap. They playing the ground, they loving the net. On the way to the bag, yeah, I'm catching the track. Bluetooth, yeah, they rip up his chest. You know I'm ready, and she called me the best. Some niggas be dissing, they don't even stab. I heard he got shot, but she died in the back. I'm building these drugs, yeah, I'm loving the Mac. I need me a perk, yeah, I'm feeling like Fred. I'm dropping the 5, yeah, you heard what I said.
Niggas, this not a snap, I ain't hearing that. If you get us a drop, then we clearing it. If she living the sauce, I'm wearing it. Niggas up in the comments, they tearing it. And they homie just that they ain't bearing it. Let me catch him, I swear I ain't sparing them. And I got 2 thoughts, so I'm pairing them.
Don't let the beat breathe. Tell me someone's finishing it.
Soon you gotta bleed that shit.
Smart guy.
I want you down, believe that shit. And go to the block and the beat to the bridge and shit. I saw no you feel that shit. Shit that you say, yeah, I hear that shit. Mama the switch, no you feel that. I need you, your little bitch, be out. Got your bitch in the spine, she need that. I'm taking up for that, yeah, I need that. And there's no calc, they seen that. I gave one to my dog, you brought 3 back. Started this on my way, I believe that. In the 392 and the 6 block. Had a jaw on the floor when she seen rats.
This is gonna be a very tough song for you to beat or top. Pause. That sounded absolutely ridiculous. But this is gonna be a very tough song for you to beat, because to me, like, now after hearing this has to be, like, in my mind, this should be your signature sound, and you should bleed that shit. No pun intended. You gotta rinse that sound for as many hits and songs you can get out of it before moving on. Like, there's no way you don't get another. This song, like, to me, like, and I'll speak on the feature real quick. The feature was perfect. There was no like indiscrepancies. There's no like there's nothing bad I can say about the feature. Everything you did with that feature was absolutely necessary, and it fit the track perfectly. But what you did on that track was absolutely perfect. That's the sound you should be running with. That's the sound you should be abusing. That should be like your sound that you try to introduce to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, to me, like, that's your best sound yet. And I would say 100% this is the best feature, or I mean best song yet. And even though it has a feature on it, I don't like to say songs with features are the best songs on thing, but whether you had that feature on there or not, I could 100% say that this by far would 1,000,000% be your best song, regardless of the feature or not. Like, you know what I mean? Just the way you're moving on that, and like you finished the track off, like you didn't let it breathe for too long. I thought you were just gonna let it, like, you know, let the beat rock and like, oh my god, like don't do that. But you did what you're supposed to do with this. This one I would say is your best one so far. And coming off a Paper Route, me saying that about Paper Route to this, yeah, you're on one still. We'll go all the way above now. This is like 206. Okay, we're getting 206 right there.
Gotta ride with your gun when you run through the BZ, I'm already on. It's just on all these niggas, so up, yes, already showing. And I got a soft on the ears, I know she don't fuck, but she trolling. I'm running, I'm going out, leave, she sounding high, it's annoying. I gotta get to the motion. A lot of these niggas on bullshit. She wanna hop into me one time, she used to Corollas.
You're
no,
rocking.
Nigga broke his hell. Only
You're rocking.
Corona. I didn't hear that I'm doing well, doing shit that I told her. But a lot of niggas 40. I was down bad on my lonely. Wasn't even there for me, how can I call you my homie? Said she got love for me, I told her little baby just show it. Switch on the double G, you know that my niggas gon' blow it.
Song with the most substance so far.
Can't say what I know, damn, she sent her wrist on froze. That's how I make her go. Go deep in the car for pause. And this shit going on, you don't know. She don't know cause she know I'm gon' blow. Lil' Curry got it better low. I've been living my life on the road. Look on the first when you throwing them poles. Sending the bitch, she sending the low. I'm tryna get rich, I ain't stop my approach. Young boss nigga, I'm hitting my goals. Yeah, gotta do it, been fucking they hoes. I'm in the cool, you know it gon' go. Pop produce, you know when I'm on. She wanna hop in the black charm. I'm cuffing that bitch, and you know she old. We get the drop and clean up the low. I said, where it goes? Gotta ride with your gun when you run through the BZ, I'm already on. It's just on all these niggas, so up, yes, already showing. And I got a soft on the ears, I know she don't fuck, but she trolling. I'm running, I'm going out, leave, she sounding high, it's annoying. I gotta get to the motion. A lot of these niggas on bullshit. She wanna hop into me one time, she used to Corollas. No, a nigga broke his hell, only harassed the Corona. And they hear that I'm doing well, doing shit that I told him.
All the way above, like, so far it's like the track with the least amount of time, but I feel like it has the most substance, which is very important too. And the fact that you went from the first 4 to switching up to all the way above is a great thing, because you're showing versatility now. This is like calm shit that, like, I'm like, okay, this is the type of music I fuck with more often than not, and I will listen to more often than, like, cause, like, bro, like, everywhere I go, it can't be like on like that hype shit. Like, there's a few times where I'm like, pause, like, I'm excited and like I'm just like happy about certain things in life, and that's why I'm like kind of listening to more upbeat, like, let's go music more often than not. I'm trying to stay level headed, and like I'm just like on like chill vibes. This is one of those songs I would 1,000,000% say is like, it's one of those songs I would listen to on a daily rotation, because like your vibe on this one, your energy is like radiating through the track, and it's like it's being received the way you intended it to be. You know what I mean? And that's very important. So I 100% see the picture you're trying to paint with this one. And this one right here, to me, most substance. I would say Bleed Shit and these two sounds, and like the direction you went with these two songs should be a high vocal point for and a very good start for what you should be doing onward from this. You know what I mean? And the fact that these two are back to back is very, very good. I would say to me, this is my favorite song. All the way above is my favorite song. But I can understand but I know my favorite doesn't mean it's always the best. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be. Bleed That Shit is the best song to me. All the way above is my favorite song. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a distinct difference. But yeah, All the Way above to me also has like low key. Like, to me personally, it has the most replay value. But I would understand if people said Bleed That Shit was your best song, and I can't argue with that whatsoever. We're gonna get to Life. This one's 206 as well. And if you're going in the same direction, I feel like you are. So we'll just get to it. Say it right. TV.
No, I hit on the life, I've been doing something wrong, but I'm making it right. I've been up in that move for so long that I can't even show you the light. And it's one where I move, for nigga, I thought couldn't take his life. And I can't fuck up, but I'm in on my own team, all dudes cry. And she moved so started on the ground when I fought when the pussy was cave. It's a brand new deal, it's a brand new pick, it's some living it right. And I heard niggas this no corner, we gotta go in the right. How to move for some niggas, cause way that they living, that shit so trash. Don't care if you say my nigga, they tryna see you in the right.
Yeah, you leveled up. This 3-song stretch.
Just gotta do, you don't gotta think twice. Put a Glock in his field to the top of my name, tryna go out tonight. Black bad bitches, you horn tonight. And she has her going alright. His ass on torn tonight. My road is seeing I'm going all night. She know I'm on me and she know what I like. The fierce high, so you know it's tight. You ain't go fast, so you know what I like. You know what I like. Only in the Sprite. We gon' wanna see you tonight. Trump put the whole team in the light. I need man, she freaking tonight. And she said she want TP tonight. I'm rolling out drugs, so I so alright. No, I hit up my life, I've been doing something wrong, but I'm making it right. I've been up in that move for so long that I can't even show you the light. And it's one where I move, for nigga, I thought couldn't take his life. And I can't fuck up, but I'm in on my own team, all dudes cry. And she moved so started on the ground when I fought when the pussy was cave. It's a brand new deal, it's a brand new pick, cause I'm living it right. And I heard niggas this no corner, we gotta go on the right. How to move for some niggas, cause way that they living, that shit so trash.
I want to say this 3-song stretch is literally the best. This is or I should say 4-song stretch. This 4-song stretch is the best 4-song stretch for this tape as of right now. I will say, Paper Route. I feel like Paper Route is very good, but I feel like you just got to a new level with these last 3. So these 4, perfect. I think these are great songs, leveling up. But it just seems like these 3 are just on a different level compared to anything else. Like, you know what I mean? Just seems like you're in a whole different bag, a whole different atmosphere, and like the level you reach is for yourself is ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just you should be. I can understand why you put these on the project, but you should be proud of like what you've done as of right now. Because even if the rest of these songs don't measure up to the tape, like, or not, I should say the tape. The rest of these songs don't measure up to these 1, 2, 3, 4. These are still a very good 4. To the point where like it levels up the tape, because if you go 4 songs out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that's a great ratio. Like, you know what I mean? Because like, so far there isn't a song that I don't like on here. So as of right now, as of right now, it's like you still have room for error, but you haven't made an error yet. You know what I mean? And it's just like the levels that you're displaying is like it just balances everything else so well. So, and I'm just speaking on what like I don't know as to what these songs are going to be right now, but it doesn't mean that they can't be on that same level or just as good. So it's like, so I'm interested to see how the rest of this tape plays out. If like you're gonna maintain this level, which would be ridiculous, and I'd be amped. But even if like you didn't, I wouldn't be like, bro, like that's a bad thing at all. Because even bro, niggas drop albums all the time and they don't go fucking, they don't. Every song can't be measured up to the same like as the best song, because like otherwise like songs don't get appreciated as much and whatnot, and kind of things get swept under the rug. But we'll go to Burger Shot now, and like we'll see what you're on still. This beat's different.
A lot of niggas hoes, a lot of niggas feet. A lot of niggas broke when none on they plate. I fucked that hoe for free, you took on a date. A little bitch that came over, nutted on her face. I'm fucking with this bitch, I gotta have my way. I'm fucking with this bitch, I'm fucking up her lace. She fucking with my bitch, she going Tweaky crazy. She said she fucking with my star, she won't have Tweaky baby. Cause steady low and up a drop, let's see what's TD saying. Don't give a fuck on nothing else, they know that we ain't playing. Ain't had no rapper dick, so this shit gon' make her go crazy. I said this bitch can't be my thought, her cars be in rotation. I know I'm doing something right, cause they been hating lately. Got AMG up in the spot, and they sell white those babies. No cap, you know the TB jankin' like it was the 80s. And I can't let them like them niggas, I gotta go crazy. I had to get up off my ass, yeah, I was getting lazy. I left some niggas in the past, but I still show it daily. And not to radius, core just blast, my niggas moving crazy. They know that Tweak go the hardest, and I don't really want attachments, little bitch, I want the pay. I know some niggas that'll traffic or go and take a face. This shit a marathon, little boy, it's not a race. I hope it lasts long, I know I'm gonna be straight. My pick gon' last long, I know I'm gonna be straight. You know, tweet the same nigga, tweet the whole Benny, you know I rap, man. And this shit proud me, nigga, and I make the beat for them. A lot of niggas hoes, a lot of niggas fake. A lot of niggas broke, but none on they plate. I fucked that hoe for free, you took on a date. The little bitch that came over, nutted on her face. I'm fucking with this bitch, I gotta have my way. I'm fucking with this bitch, I'm fucking up her lace. She fucking with my bitch, she going Tweaky crazy. She said she fucking with my style, she won't have Tweaky baby. So what's that Tweaky baby?
Okay, so like this is like, so now like this is where like the conversation that I was having like before the track is like, to me, like you went on such a hot streak that like this song doesn't seem like, at first I'm like, this song doesn't seem good to me, but then as it goes along I'm like, okay, this is a good song. It's not something I would put in my daily rotation. That doesn't mean it's not a good song. So you still had a good song, Burger Shot, good song, and I understand the direction you're trying to go in. That's the most important thing. If you leave me confused and I'm like, God, I don't understand this at all, like I'm lost, then that's one thing. But the fact that I'm like, okay, I understand the direction, it's not, because you just showed me a fucking 4-song shot where you, or like that you were just going ridiculous on. So it's like, it's harder to appreciate certain things now, and the common fans may not understand that. But I understand the direction you're trying to go in with this, and it's still a good song. Not something I would put in my daily rotation, but I understand and I appreciate the fact that you were willing to put a song like this on the tape, because it shows that you're willing to try things and the directions that you're able to go in, and it shows your versatility. That's what tapes are for. You're kind of just showing off at this point. I could do this, like, you know what I mean? So we'll get to Going Up, which I predicted to be my best or my favorite song on the tape. As of right now, it's all the way above. Bleed That Shit's still the best song. Let's see if Going Up compares. Oh. And it has a DTB. Going Up. This beat, oh my god, this beat's saucy. Okay. I'm tryna get fly, stay rich in this bitch. And I drop me a song, she love on that shit. And you know I got JAP on the wrist. She wanna love, I wanna the Ritz. I'm going on, I'ma be like, these niggas stuck on my new shit. I don't want the drugs, I'm driving like shit. She pulling on one, you know the dip. I was saying I to the jump, the fifth. Got my cake up and I see niggas swift. I don't know, you can kick that shit. I don't got trust, I don't trust no bitch. Now I'm pulling on, I got 2 zips. She don't wanna fall, okay, just dip. Can't stop a hoe from going, nigga, I'm already knowing. It could be joining the team, you know that it's still gonna be snoring. I ain't gon' go out there, say fucking like nigga, I'm going. I don't even play the night like that. I don't even fuck with the trolling. It's a dose in the air, still going. It was school days, how to running out the light. When you know it was him, when you notice. It was just me and P, we double right back. We seen it like, boy, where you going? And Carl, the XD right in his lap. I know he was itching to blow it. I said, fuck it, just let this one go then. Boy, if you know, then you know them. First time a nigga touched the mic, it felt like a nigga was choosing. I like the 30 riding the bike, but niggas, they don't even notice. I just rode the dirty right up in the Sprite. I feel like I made me a potion. Baby, let me down your ocean. I'm in the stew in a minute, and you know she gon' ooh in a minute. She can get her Uber lift. When I'm not trying, who you tripping? On my clothes, I'm counting up chicken. Did this on the live, like who is this? She wanna chill with the crew and get lit. We in the spot with a whole lot of sticks. I'm saying no, it's a whole lot of shit. Nigga, they mad, I'm fucking this bitch. I'm trying to get fly, stay rich in this bitch. And I drop me a song, she love that shit. And you know I got JAP on the wrist. She wanna love, I wanna the Ritz. I'm going on, I'ma be like, these niggas stuck on my new shit. I think this is the best beat on this tape so far. I would say, okay, so if to me this would continue the streak, like if Burger Shot like wasn't there, but this is up there with the rest of them. So I wasn't completely off. I low key like this song more than I like Bleed That, just because of like the hook on this. I think this is like your low key your best hook so far. To me, like this hook is like kind of is low key your best hook, because like it's vibey, it's bouncy, like, and it just seems like more like mainstream this can go type of hit. I like your verse on probably Bleed That more, and All the Way Above is still my favorite track. But like again, this is a very, very good song. So to me, like when it comes to like your songs that are up here and your songs that are like, okay, like let's just like this is like leveled out, like you're 5, like you pretty much want you're 50-50 at this point. You have Paper Route, you have Bleed That Shit, All the Way Above, Life, and then you have Going Up. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm here counting fucking slowly. Fucking yeah, you have 5. So you're bro, the 5, you have 5 to hold up the other 5. Whether people like them or not, they can't say you went negative on this tape. That's a very good thing. And you still have no misses. You still you eased into the project with like the intro. Intro might be the best part for me. Pause. Then you have No Wreck, but then you went straight to Paper Route, and then you have Bleed That Shit, then you have All the Way Above, then you have Life, then you have Burger Shot, and then you have Going Up, right? So this tape is turning out to be way better than I anticipated, and that's a very good thing. Cause like I don't want to say I go in with low expectations, but I go in like just like kind of wondering like what this is gonna be about, and I'm like, and one thing about artists that I think everybody kind of needs to understand is like I grade everybody on a curb, yes, but like I do it because like, bro, if I compare every fucking album to Drake's album, that doesn't make sense. If I compare every album to Northside Benji's album, that doesn't make sense. If I compare every single album to Sav Foursomes, that doesn't make sense. I understand where people are within the underground scene, how long they've been making music, and I kind of just go off of that if I can. And I'm like instantly like if you make a hit maker type song, then I instantly put you up there with that, because that's where your potential is. So if you're able to make a tape where you're able to go 5 for 5, or I mean 5 out of 10, where you're making good music, then I understand where you are. But going into this, I also understood where you were. So understanding where you were, every tape should be a level up, and that's what this was for you. So you know what I mean? It's just about you maintaining this level, and we'll get to the rest of that at the end of this tape. Still, Last Time is the next track, 155. We have the 2 shortest tracks of the tape now, and but it's okay because bro did what he was supposed to do already. So anything else is just icing on the cake.
Remember that day when I'm bro said it's the last time. That nigga pouring up the drink like it's his last line. I fuck this bitch right from now, I'm sick, it's my last time. These niggas never get no money, how they outside? You know that feeling when you, don't they make you smile? This little bitch tweaking on the gram, says she want my, just got a chop from the same nigga from last time. Just got a drop from the same bitch from last time. I'm stacking lows, I can't go out like the last guy. I made some bros, just me and Cody at the laptop. I know some niggas that still punching to the trap spot. These niggas talking about a tweak on dirty scale. It's me and PG getting the peasies as early as hell. And he was flexing with his pack, so we took him as well. And when he found out it was Crody, he was angry as hell. And if you know nigga, you know, but you could already tell. She knew it's in the split, she could tell by the smell. That nigga tweaking said his outcome is death or the jail. I couldn't stay broke forever, I'd rather go to hell. And that's some real shit. I heard she fucking with the ops, I blocked her real quick. And I just really want the top, like get some head quick. And itched up whipping up the pot like it was nuts quick. And I don't know why I'm so hot, it's like I'm meant for this. And when I see ops doing good, it make my stomach sick. And why he mad, I fuck this bitch, I fuck this other bitch. And Colonel Marty took his stick, tryna take his other stick. I heard that nigga like a buck. He ain't saying nothing, all that nigga did was look down. That hurt my heart, when the cross they just got booked. I put that belt out and I'm just tryna go to work. Remember that day when I'm bro said it's the last time. That nigga pouring up the drink like it's his last line. I fuck this bitch right from now, I'm sick, it's my last time. These niggas never get no money, how they outside? You know that feeling when you, don't they make you smile? This little bitch tweaking on the gram, says she want my, just got a chop from the same nigga from last time. Just got a drop from the same bitch from last time.
Okay, I like the song. But like this is like so like shorter song. I feel like this is a Detroit beat, but I feel like I feel like it's more the beat, and I'm realizing that now because like I'm not like a huge like I love Detroit type guy, respectfully, like, but like it's just like the beats to me are just like kind of like off, but like, and like I understand because like the way they rap, they'll rap like every third and like, or like they don't really rap how we rap. So hearing you rap like how you rap on this beat, I don't think it's favorable for you. And I feel like I don't want to say ditch these beats, but like I feel like this is like below like. And this is not to say like another nigga couldn't like rap like on this beat and trying to take it to a new level, but I feel like this is like kind of below your standard at this point. You know what I mean? And like going forward, like you kind of have those 5 songs that kind of help elevate your sound and kind of propel you to a level that you previously that I haven't seen you previously at. So it's just like going forward, I would say like not so much those type beats and like kind of just sticking to like these, because like these type beats, especially like this one, bro, like you were flowing on this, like, you know what I mean? It just sounded like you were ready to take off. If you had 10 of these on this bitch, one of those hooks would have took you out of here, like, you know what I mean, type shit. That's just how I feel about these beats and like the way you're rapping on these. Like, I'm just not a big fan of these type beats though. That's just me in general. We'll get to right now. This is the last song of the tape, and then I'll go on my little rant, like, you know what I mean, and like I usually do, and I'll kind of just add a few things here and there. Right now, I like, see, like, bro, automatically I like this beat way more than I like the last time beat. This beat, I like this.
Exactly.
She calling my phone, I'm pressing the climb, not doing the time right now. Told her get the car, reloading it up, be trying to go sell right now. I'm trying to go far, I don't want to par, I don't got the time right now. Told me put it up, yeah, I need a lot right now. We could blow it up, nigga, you could die right now. Tell me on the loose, 40 on my side right now. Yeah, said they had a little nigga, better side right now. What you know what to do? How they get right to the loop? Nigga turn one into 2. 4, 5 clean in the room. We threw a perk in the juice. I seen them watch my moves, I know. I gotta get you moving up. I got real love bruises on. Told her made that left right now. She calling my phone, I'm pressing the climb, not doing the time right now. Told her get the car, reloading it up, we tryna go sell right now. I'm tryna go far, I don't want to par, I don't got the time right now. Told her put it up, yeah, I need a lot right now. We could blow it up, nigga, you could die right now.
I think this is a great way to end the tape.
Right now. Yeah. Said they had a little nigga, better side right now.
Okay, I feel like this is a great way to end the tape, and this is like my whole point about like being robbed of certain things. You take this song to like you take this song to like a, what, I can't even point. You take this song to like a 2-minute song, a 2:30 song. This low key would be like to me it would be like, you'd be like that 6th part, like, you know what I mean? I think the only reason I would not like say is like number 6 of like the heaters that you went on is because like just the time. But I think it's a great strong way to end the tape. But get into like that little rant I usually go on. So like from intro to rec to no rec, I'm like okay, like I'm like, okay, you're still being tweaked. Sorry, I have to roll this up so you could actually see your tape shit. You're still being tweaked, like, you know what I mean? From paper route, bleed that shit to all the way above to life. I'm like, oh, this is new Tweak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you show me these songs and then you told me, like, this is the same artist, I'd believe you, but I'd be like, what changed? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's clearly a different, it's like, I feel like there's a different motivation. There's just a different level that you reached. And it's just like over time, like, you kind of understand your sound better. You're trying new things that are working. You're not staying in that same bubble. You're kind of, it just seems like overall your experience of music is being put towards something positive, and it's like your IQ is growing as well. You're not so much on the dumb side of music, and I feel like there is a dumb side and there's a smart side of music where people just think making the same track over and over again, staying within the same realm of things is like a great thing, and it's not, because like people get bored of that shit. They don't want to hear that shit over and over again. And then you have like the IQ side where people are learning, they're taking in the information, they're understanding what people want to hear, but they also know what they want to hear, and like they have the confidence to try new things, which I could appreciate. From bleed that shit, like I said, just levels, like you just played levels, like, okay, this is new Tweak. I understand this, and I'm like okay, I'm personally like surprised, and like I'm like, okay, like you're better than I thought you were, and it kind of propelled you into a different category in my mind. Like I said, I don't care what anybody says. Like I was, when I went to Mic Drop 6, I said this to somebody. I'm like, bro, I look at Toronto, like the rap scene, as the NBA, and I don't think anybody has as much knowledge and understands like the different tiers of the rap game in Toronto as much as I do. Just point blank period. Because like I've reacted to over 100 artists. Like you can't really tell me anything. Like you know what I mean? So like when I hear you, I'm like, okay, you're in a different tier now. I understand the category that you're in. I understand that you're learning and you're growing and you're taking this seriously, which you got to appreciate, because when it comes to artists and music, bro, I don't like artists that don't grow, or they don't get better over time. That's just boring to me. I like artists that show that they're getting better over time. So that's a very favorable thing for you, especially as a characteristic as an artist, and you're kind of just showing that without even having to say it. And like I would say because this is a mixtape and I'm taking this as a mixtape, I won't say too much about like the way you layered this or the way you put this together. But when it comes to album mode and you're like, okay, let me take my sound to the next level. Let me show people what I know. How you go about placing songs right next to each other, you gotta be careful of, and you should go on 3 song stretches where you have like those, like the songs about life, all the way above and right now would be a great 3 song stretch. Going up should be kind of placed in the middle to me, like just because it's like that would be your more of your rap pop mainstream type of hit out of all the songs you have, just because of the hook. The hook feels more like more like it's inclusive, I should say, for everybody, just because of how fun it sounds, and it just sounds like you the thing is about people is like not what you say, it's how you say it, and the way you were saying shit in that hook and the way you're flowing on that hook and the beat on that track as well just screams like this is be my mainstream hit off the album. Everything else kind of stays within the same realm of rap. Bleed That Shit can kind of blur the lines too, but it's not all the way there just because of the hook. The hook is just kind of, you just displayed levels on this. So Going Up would be like in the middle. Like I would say put it as number 5, because like people would get halfway through, they would get the hook, they get re-energized, and they're kind of looking for that, but they'll find other things that kind of hold the album together as well. So when it comes to album time, like just be careful about how you place things. 3 song stretches. I would say right now would be a great outro, but I feel like outros and intros are also made by beats. You know what I mean? So this, and intros could be kind of like whatever, I feel like, more often than not. But I feel like outros are important because it's the last thing people are remembering off your tape, and you want to leave them on a high note. And I think you kind of left it on a high note. It's just like you're a minute short, I feel like. Or 50 seconds short of like really having having a good song to a very good song. And Paper Route, Bleed That Shit, All the Way Up, Life, and Going Up, very good songs to me. You know what I mean? Whereas like right now, good song. Last time I was like, Burger Shot, good song to me. No Wreck, I can't now, understanding the level that you're at, I can't say No Wreck is a good song. Like, you know what I mean? Personally, I can't say it's a good song for you. I can say it's a good song like for like the tier that you once were in, but you've displayed levels now and you show me that like, okay, like, you know? So it's like no more songs like No Wreck. The intro, I would say like that song as well, it just seems like old Tweak. So it's like no more songs like the intro as well. And last time, I'm not saying that for this tape, because this tape and it's like kind of displaying who you are. It's like, okay, giving my fans like this is who I was, but now it's evolving to who I'm going to be. So when it comes to album time, you have to be the new standard for me is Bleed That Shit, All the Way Above, Life, Right Now, and Going Up. Like that's the new standard. That's like if I hear old Tweak from you from now on, I'm just not accepting it personally. Like, respectfully, it shouldn't be a thing now. You see, like, the songs I hearted, these are your best songs. These are the songs you got to use going forward. This is a great level up for you, though. This is where you want to be. This is where you're showing people I take this shit seriously. This is no joke to me. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to. And now, like, you're kind of bringing in a new audience. Like, you're giving yourself new exposure. You're giving people new things to like. You're showing people like, oh, like, even if people don't hear your old shit, they hear your new shit, and they're like, oh, this guy's good. And even if they don't like your old shit, it doesn't matter, because you're in that new realm of things. You're going up, and you're showing, and people could go back and hear your old shit and be like, I don't like this version of him, but the new stuff is way better. So he's getting better over time. That means he's only going to get better going forward. You can only go off of what people have shown you, and your past compared to where you are now is a great indicator for what you have going on in the future. So you know what I mean? And shout out to you for putting me on the intro again, bro. First person to do that. That's a crazy thing for me. That's a crazy experience. It's just one of the more satisfying things. It just lets me know, like, it kind of just validates what I'm doing kind of lets me know I'm being heard. So I greatly appreciate that again, bro. But like I'm happy that that your tape leveled up, because like this is a great example of what leveling up should look like. You know what I mean? I would have been pissed if a nigga put me on their shit and they had a shit tape. Can't say you had a shit tape at all. You had a very good tape. You had a great tape. You leveled up, and I say it's great because you leveled up and you entered a new tier, and you kind of showed people like, oh, I'm here, like this is what I'm doing. And when I was having this conversation on Mic Drop the other day, or last week sometime, I'm like, bro, niggas make songs and like they disappear. Like I reacted to over 100 new gen artists last year. I'm pretty sure I reacted to over 100 new gen artists. I'm pretty sure it's like 110, 115 around there. And like this year, I could only say like only 30 to 40 maybe have dropped. So I'm like, bro, like, so as like I'm developing and getting into new lanes of things, there's certain artists I'm going to be reacting to, and it's not going to be reactions all the time anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Because like the new lanes will command my time and demand like certain things from me. So it's like there's only a select, I won't say select few, but there's a decent amount of artists that I just can't personally react to, because one, I feel like I've done enough to show that for people to go off the old shit and understand where they're at. They just have to be realistic with themselves. But then it's like I don't want to react to artists that aren't going to be making music next year. It doesn't make sense for me. So it's like when I hear people like this, it's gratifying. I'm like, okay, this is somebody I can continue to react to because I know they're leveling up and they're taking music seriously. So it's like as going forward, like it's like one of the people that I can react to and I can listen to going forward, and like I can pay attention to because I know what he's going to be doing, as opposed to just me reacting to somebody that's not going to be here in a year or two just because they don't want to make music no more, or like they're just in a moment in time where they thought they wanted to make music, and that just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense for what I want to do. And like as time goes along, like I said, I'll be slowing down on the reactions and putting out new content and different content, but this is somebody I'm going to continue to react to just because of the level that he's reached and the new heights that he's just trying to maintaining. And it's just like it's pretty interesting to see, and it's pretty cool to see that he's on this wave now. You know what I mean? Where it's just like whereas like I was old Tweak and now I'm new Tweak. That's a great thing for an artist to say. There's an old version of you. Like niggas say they missed the old Drake. You think they could have missed the old Drake if he didn't level up or get better? You think people could say they missed the old Lil Baby if he didn't level up and get better? Or like people don't think you don't think people could say they missed the old Chris Brown because he didn't get level up and get better? You're giving people different eras in time as your life goes along, and that's very important and key to your career. So shout out to Tweak4fundz again. Keep doing your thing. Great level up.